be, but he stayed 12 the whole entire time. Yeah.
10. Apparently he was 10 when the game started.
But stayed 10 the whole entire time? Jeez.
In 1997.
Mm-hmm. So, Pikachu directly translates as Sparky Mouse Noise.
Very nice.
Sparky Mouse.
Sparky Mouse.
Or, if I have my way, Yellow Fred.
No.
No Yellow Fred, babe.
If you ever wondered where the Pokemon names come from, Pikachu is a good example of how random they can be. Pika is from Pika Pika, which means glitter or sparkle, apparently. So it's more sparkly mouse noise, not sparky mouse noise. But I thought it would be funny if I called it sparky because it's that magnet. And not like Kaminari from My Hero Academia. She's sparky too. But
I always assumed Pikachu in Japanese meant take this, Mickey.
If Mickey had a battle with Pikachu, who would win?
Mickey. I don't know why or how, but he's pretty resourceful. He beat a wizard once.
No, but the wizard was dumb. Like, Pikachu is extremely smart and could shock Mickey. But Mickey, that doesn't mean Mickey has his tool on hand that he probably beat the wizard with. Toodles.
I don't think he beat the wizard with Toodles, but whatever.
Toodles helps him with everything. Like, he's not...
We are majorly going down the wrong fandom here. Get back to the Pokemon. You're getting off track.
But, Mom, it was my question for the facts. Do you want me to make them easier to talk about or what?
Well, but...
That was my question. Who would win?
And I'm going to go with Mickey because he's resourceful.
Only if he has Toodles on hand. You know what? I'm not going to fight about it. We'll talk about it
He beat a giant without his Toodles.
That is true. Before Toodles ever
He
came along.
befriended the giant.
No, wow, you're confused. Okay, so we'll continue this conversation on a later episode.
We'll ask in the pocket fam. We'll ask in the pocket
that
fam.
would work. That would go well also. I like that idea. That's a great idea.
I don't know if anyone else can see what I'm saying, but if they could, they'd say I win because I'm cool like that.
Oh.
I'm not saying you're not cool, but hey,
Yeah, no,
I win sometimes too.
I think we've been called out by our 12-year-old. You know, just because you're getting ready to be 13 and you're going to have a big birthday show does not mean you get to talk down to your parents.
I'm not talking down. I'm just saying what I think is right.
Okay. All right. And where do we go from here?
Choo-choo is mouse. The noise of a mouse makes. Choo-choo. Is that noise?
Sure. I mean, a mouse is forever chewing, so maybe.
I'm so sorry, guys. You'll probably cut that out.
Well, now, it could be one of those things where comics are kind of different. Like, oh God, there's that French character Tintin.
Is Tintin French?
Well, I don't.
I always thought he was like Italian or something, but I'm not sure. Anyway,
I just know his dog doesn't go woof woof. In the comics, he goes woo woo. So it's just a different way. So I wonder if Pikachu in the comics goes choo choo. If it's like a different, just a cultural thing.
Possibly.
Like woo woo as opposed to woof woof.
Right. But like that, if you think about it, that's actually what a dog sounds like, because like woof woof is not when you if you bark at all, which is weird. Why would you do that? But I do it sometimes too. So hey, we're buddies. But like, if you actually try to bark and see how it sounds, if you make the noise woof woof, you're not actually barking. You're putting the F at the end of that, and it does sound weird. But if you do woof woof woof, it sounds the same.
Interesting.
Fair enough.
I think the wolf was just F was just added on because I'm actually not sure. I can look that up right now, but I don't want to. Anyway,
Fair enough.
On to the next fact. It could be something like that, though. I do agree. It could be. I don't know. But like woof woof sounds more like a bark than woof woof does. Because if you say woof woof, it's hard to bark out.
I do, Krysta.
Lots of Pokemon's names are puns. Now, I knew Mom would like this. Because, for example, Mimikyu is literally to mimic you. And Sudowoodo? Suwood.
Very nice. I do like me some puns.
Or fake wood. Squirtle is a reference to the fact that he's a turtle who can squirt water.
Ah, yes.
And Charmander is so called because it's a fire Pokemon that can char you. Which other clever names can you spot?
Bouffalant. It's the buffalo Pokemon.
Oh.
And the only reason he knew that was because today your sister had him watching Pokemon. We love our 4-year-old.
Pokemon was created by a video game designer called Satoshi Jamboree, not Tanjiro. Don't go there. In 1995, not 1959. Please don't take that out of context. He first thought of the idea way back in 1990. He was inspired by the fact that Game Boys could communicate and began dreaming up a game that would link two Game Boys. At first, nobody really understood Satoshi's Pokemon idea, and the company struggled to try to produce it. Satoshi didn't even take a salary during this time. But eventually, the game was released, and it became a huge success.
Yep.
Yeah, it did.
And the rest is, as they say, history.
Yep. Here's another thing. There was originally a Pokemon based on Dolly the sheep, but it was scrapped. Unfortunate. It's called a Wooloo. So,
I guess that makes sense.
actually, that's in the Pokemon game that, Caitlin and Melissa have, or David's and Blue. You can see it very commonly used in that game because it's common Pokemon. So, a Wooloo. Go. So, this is a Wooloo.
Oh, he's so cute!
Based on Dolly
Dolly the sheep. Yeah, the robot sheep, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was.
She was the clone sheep. She was the first clone sheep.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Clone.
I wasn't sure because they also have a robot that looks very sheepish that actually learns.
It was the clone sheep.
Okay.
And this is the fox Pokemon, or at least one of them. I don't know how many fox Pokemon they have because they have multiple.
Well, just half the names in Pokemon seem kind of too sexy. Like, if you told someone that, I don't know, my Bulbasaur is trapped in your Jigglypuff, that sounds way too sexual.
That sounds like gore. Let's stay out of that.
Yeah, that was not. Not appropriate.
That was not appropriate.
It's two Pokemon. I'm just saying.
One is trapped inside the other, and one does not eat the other. The Bulbasaur was trapped in the Jigglypuff.
I don't remember.
The Jigglypuff.
The point is,
they don't eat each other. They're not cannibals.
The point is, the names sound very sexual. That's my point. Of course, I'm looking at it from an adult. If I'd grown up with it, maybe I wouldn't see it like that.
You're looking at it in the comedy way, which is how you look at everything.
Okay.
I'm not wrong, am I? Am I wrong?
Did I disagree? I said okay.
Okay, you sounded unsure, though. And this is a Thievul.
Aw, I like a Thievul. Thievul's cute.
I killed one of those in Horizon Zero Dawn. I killed it and ate it.
Ew! Why would you eat a Thievul?
Or maybe it was a fox.
Maybe.
I hate that. And this is a baby Thievul.
Oh, baby Thievul.
I have not seen one of those in Horizon Zero Dawn.
I love the Thievul's. That's why I have one in Pokemon Sword. And then this is the hat. It's a medium.
I see.
Medium bean. I want a Thievul plush.
Okay.
You have a birthday. Okay, you guys have all heard this now. Crystalline does have a birthday coming up, and she does want a Thievul plush, so if you're interested in sending that to Thievul, you can sending that Thievul to Crystalline for her birthday, you can message me or myself, and we can talk.
I just don't want her weird facts to descend into all the plush Pokemon she wants, or this episode's going to be a 3-parter.
Just want the Thievul.
Okay. All right. So, was that it? Was that the last fact?
Yes, but do you guys want me to? Do you want me to tell you guys a story with toast?
There was a toast story.
There was a toast story.
How's there a toast story? We haven't been in the house with toast in months.
Dennis was hanging out with toast.
Oh, okay.
Something that happened to Dennis when he was
Okay, so we have a quick historical story about Toast the Ghost.
Because I know you guys wanted to hear about it. And I've properly talked to Dennis about this, and I was like, hey, can I use this? And he was just like, yeah, sure. So, I'm going to tell you guys about it.
Okay.
So, one night, Dennis was laying down in their bed, and they were just kind of on call with their friends, or they were logging off for the night, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Dan wasn't on or anything. But he heard something coming from the kitchen or something, and then he felt really cold. Like, no fan or anything. And then, you know how they have this top thing where you can put your jackets and stuff on it?
Mm-hmm.
It started shaking violently.
I see.
He's just like, why? That's pretty much it. Window wasn't open either, so it had to be toast.
And it's definitely creepy.
I don't actually know if there's a ghost in this house, but if there is, I'm not going to talk to it because I don't want to anger it. It broke Bob's toe.
Okay, fair enough.
Something broke my toe, that is for sure.
And it wasn't Dad, and it wasn't me. It wasn't Blue or Derek. So.
It's probably the dog.
It wasn't the dog. The dog was in his box.
I still blame the dog.